On a quiet summer night, for friends Saif, Walid, Murad, and Nur decided to attempt a daredevil challenge that people often talk about, entering an abandoned cemetery outside the city and filming their adventure. They arrived just before midnight, carrying cameras and cell phones, laughing and challenging each other. The cemetery was filled with dead trees and broken graves, one of which was said to belong to a young man who had been wrongfully buried and never discovered. The friends spread out and began filming. Everything seemed normal, ... or so they thought. The next day, they sat down to watch what they'd filmed. They laughed at some of the clips until they reached a strange part. Halfway through the video, with the camera focused on Walid's face, a mysterious, faint, distorted voice was heard, saying, "Saif, ... Saif, ... come." Silence fell. They looked at each other, certain that no one had ever said that name in that way. They replayed the clip over and over, each time the voice sounding clearer and closer. They thought it was a coincidence or a recording glitch. But that same night, Saif woke up in the middle of the night and found himself standing at his door, barefoot, as if he had been planning to leave. And it wasn't the only time. The same thing happened more than once. Each time, he felt as if something was calling him from far away, slowly dragging his body toward the cemetery. Nur was alarmed, so she reviewed the recordings further and used a sound isolating program. She discovered another voice behind the whispers, repeating one word: "Bring him back. Bring him back." They researched the history of the cemetery until they found an old story about a young man named Saif al-Din, who was wrongfully accused of treason and buried alive 70 years ago. The last thing he said was, "Give me back my rights. Give me back." Since that day, legend has it that whenever a young man named Saif approaches the cemetery, he is called out to bring him back. The friends didn't know what bring him back meant, but on the last night, Saif disappeared. They searched for him extensively, but couldn't find him. Then, a new video appeared on their channel, but no one knows how it was posted or who uploaded it. The video was taken from inside a dark grave. It showed an image of Saif, his face pale and his eyes black, smiling and saying, "I brought him back. But now, he's taken my place." Since that day, Saif has not been seen again. But some say that in the middle of the night, at the door of the deserted cemetery, faint voice is heard calling, "Walid, Walid."